Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 21 online game. Today we have the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns. These are two teams that are deep in the wild card battle in their respective conferences. The Browns have a lot better chance at making the playoffs than the Vikings, but the Vikings are still in play for at least that 7th seed. Meanwhile, the Browns, they play my Giants tonight, so I like Cleveland, but I'm not going to be rooting for them to win tonight. I am rooting for the Vikings right now because we are playing with Minnesota, and we're trying to feature Dalvin Cook throughout this video. We're going to try to get Dalvin Cook's X-Factor ability a first one free. Now, we are on the next-gen Madden 21, and as we're on next-gen, running the ball with Dalvin Cook on the stretch, trying to get a touchdown on the first play, using that jukebox down at the 2-yard line. Next play, Dalvin Cook will easily score on the same play. I believe I actually ran hurry up and just ran it back and got the touchdown there. But yeah, you'll notice that at least to me, I couldn't find anywhere where it said the requirements for activating first one free and the X-Factor counter. I couldn't find that anywhere on the screen, which, I think if you've been following Madden long enough, you know what it takes to get first one free in regs. It's 5 runs of over 10 yards. So, not too much to explain there. It's just that I couldn't find it. I couldn't find out, anybody's X Factors, how to activate them when I was playing this next gen. We do know that we can get the superstar ability of Lurker going with Eric Hendricks. Man, that thing is OP. And so is Dalvin Cook up the middle. That pretty much trademark balance that Dalvin Cook has been showing the last season or two, which has made him one of the premier backs in the NFL. It's probably Derrick Henry 1, Dalvin Cook 2. You might even fancy Dalvin Cook a little bit more, depending on who you are, or if you have Dalvin Cook on your fantasy team. Which I had Dalvin Cook on my fantasy team. That was pretty dope. I got auto-drafted Dalvin Cook because I missed the first round of my draft, but not bad by Yahoo for hooking me up with Dalvin. So we got Peoples-Jones here returning the kick. We got Dalvin Cook leading the Vikings to an early 14-0 lead. It's looking all good right now for us. Baker Mayfield, though, he's going to try to dial in. No Odell in this game. You can sub in injured players in real life into Madden games, but this guy did not. I also didn't really think of putting in Danielle Hunter, who's out for the year, so that's going to make our pass rush worse off as Jarvis Landry can't make the catch in tight traffic in 3rd down. And on 4th down and 3, down 14-0, in a random online game, this guy actually punts the ball, which, you always tip your cap to that guy that punts the ball, but it's like, damn, I would have went for it there. Oh, look at Ozzy Osbourne on this punt return. This is major stick work, and we can return this one. That would be a punt return for the ages. How were we not able to return that punt after all we did? Like, what else do you want me to do, Madden? Oh, Dalvin Cook nearly battled through the trenches for 6 on that one as we get the counter going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. 4th down and 5. I'm going for it, up 14-0. My opponent didn't go for a 4th down and 3. Look, this is Madden online ranked matches. As much as I love simulation Madden, as you guys know, I'm in a sim online franchise, in ranked matches, you got 5-minute quarters. You got to make the most of every possession. Unless it's 4th down and like 59, I'm not punting the ball, so. Plus, I'm trying to get Dalvin Cook on the field as much as we possibly can, which right now is proven to be a little bit of a struggle to run the ball compared to the way we started the game off, because I guess now my opponent's making the adjustments to guard Dalvin Cook and play better rush defense, and it's definitely working out for him. As you see, for the most part, we're trying to avoid where Myles Garrett is. As you see, he's trying to make an impact on that pass rush. Every once in a while, we got to pass the ball with Kirk Cousins and get a couple of completions. That's what Kirk does. That's pretty much what the Vikings need Kirk to do. Just, run this ball with Dalvin, and whenever you got to throw the ball with Kirk, you got, potential rookie of the year, Justin Jefferson, outside. Speaking of, 3rd down and 12. Hey, yo, Justin, what's up? Catch that slant for me. Thank you very much. But unfortunately, it's not going to be a first down. 4th down and 3. Hey, Justin, you want to catch another football for me? Thank you very much. That'll be a touchdown this time around with 1:03 left in the first half. Yep, and that's going to be after the PAT from Dan Bailey, a 21-0 lead. Now, unlike Dan Bailey in real life, we're making our PATs and our kicks. That was rough last week. The way Dan Bailey pretty much sabotaged their chances of beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That could cost them their season, man. That's rough. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Browns, they're playing some good football. Baker's been playing some tremendous football, oddly enough, since Odell got injured. You're not seeing it right now. My opponent really doesn't have anything going on offense. No passing, no running, nothing. And you would think you'd be able to run the ball well with Baker, or Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, but This guy hasn't quite figured it out. 3rd down and 10, though. Middle of the field. He's got Jarvis. He's got a 1st down and maybe a chance to score some points before the end of the first half, right? Maybe not. That'll be a pick for Eric Kendricks. That'll be a rage quit from my opponent. Once again, Eric Kendricks with that lurker, man. He is... Damn, he's good. I think Kendricks and Levante David are the only 2 players with lurker right now in regs. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that probably just makes the Bucs that much more of an OP team. But like the Vikings are a really good team in Madden too, because you just got, you know, if you actually put in Daniel Hunter, you got him, you got Kendricks. Harrison Smith doesn't have enforcer like last year, so he's not as good, but. You know, on offense, you got Jefferson and Adam Thielen to throw the ball to. Like, Jefferson's not, you know, a superstar yet. Like, who knows the way Justin Jefferson's playing football these days. But, you know, at least you got Thielen, and Jefferson's not a bad option himself. And, hey, I said Harrison doesn't have enforcer, but he's still good. He can still cover the middle of the field. Don't try him like that. I know Next Gen Madden's all about the deep shots, but... Come on, man. That's one of the best safeties in the league still as we get the pass in the middle. And on the next play, it's a counter for Dalvin Cook. Just a good enough block from Justin Jefferson will allow Dalvin Cook to spring free 79 yards. Next gen stats. Yeah, they said Dalvin Cook ran fast and he ran far. What they didn't say is he didn't get touched, and that's the main reason why we got that touchdown as we kicked that PAT up and good. 7-0 lead. We're playing against the Baltimore Ravens this time around. The Ravens are also in the heavy mist of that wild card battle in the AFC along with the Browns and the Dolphins. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. These last couple of weeks, this 7th playoff spot that's been added has only created more drama, it feels like, which is a good thing for us watching. And, you know, I think the playoffs might actually be better off with this 7th wildcard team, like the 3rd wildcard team in each conference. It's, you know, making the regular season more interesting, and I think it'll make the playoffs more interesting because we got 3 games in the first round instead of 2, which, you know, could create some better matchups, too, in a way, in a weird way. Because you could have, like, Tom Brady and the 6 seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the 3 seed. Who would be the 3 seed? Probably whoever is winning the NFC West. Actually, I don't even know, man. The NFC playoffs, Packers, Rams, anybody, man, anybody. How about Justin Jefferson on that one-handed catch, though? Like, come on, Justin Jefferson. You're showing off now. You're just showing off. That was the left, I believe, too. Like, hello, this kid is a little bit more than good, a little bit more than great. He's special, man. Like, talk about a good trade for both sides. That's what the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills pulled off by trading Stephon Diggs away. Because Josh Allen has his guy, Stephon Diggs. And the Vikings got their guy of the future on a rookie contract, Justin Jefferson. As you see my opponent struggling to run the ball right now. Doesn't got too much. The main thing is we're not allowing Lamar Jackson to get too loose because, you know, that's the easiest way to win if you're playing with the Baltimore Ravens online. What makes them probably still the best team in Madden right now. Ooh, but Lamar Jackson's a nice little pocket passer right there. I got this name wrong when I did my CFM video a couple of days ago. Dunerve. I don't know what the hell I was saying before. I don't even know what I'm saying now, but... yeah, he got the catch there, and we got, Mark Ingram. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Mark Ingram's got the 30-yard touchdown. Felt like we played some decent defense there. Not good enough, though, because it's big trust season as Justin Tucker kicks that PAT up and good. Ravens show some pulse in this one. That is good, but do they have the answer to stopping Dalvin Cook? Probably, simply because they have Calais Campbell on that line. Speaking of, my goodness, come on. Kirk Cousins didn't stand a chance there. And it's now 2nd down and 25 after the penalties. So, you know, you see me try to run this ball with Dalvin Cook, and, you know, we're going to do decent out here. But you got to run away from Calais Campbell when you're playing against these Ravens, especially if you're running an inside zone like this, because there you go. That's a mismatch. Calais Campbell has this inside stuff ability that makes him an absolute demon in the inside. 4th down and 15, we're going to run no huddle. I just want to bust off another run with Dalvin Cook. Maybe not the best idea out of no huddle, but we're going to try it anyways and not get too much. I think there was a hole inside there, but I was just so scared of Calais Campbell, but he actually didn't break off his block. So turnover on downs. My opponent has a chance to really get back into this game. What a touchdown. And Lamar, he's going to throw it, and he's going to get it. Mark Andrews, looked like Lamar had all the space in the world to take off, and I tried to play it. Got caught in no man's land, and just like that, game is tied. So now we got to strap down and try a little bit, not screw around too much. It might be too little too late. Like, we could try, and it could be absolutely nothing for us, which What's happening right now is we try to run the ball. Nothing. Dalvin is trying too. He's giving it all he has. It's just not enough against this stout Ravens defense in Madden. Oh, Dalvin Cook. He nearly got the first down for us. Nearly, but not enough. 4th down and inches. We're going to go for it, and we're going to get it with Cook. Calais Campbell broke off of that block, and it really scared me. Maybe we just pass the ball a little bit. Just try to soften up this Ravens defense a little bit. Plus, we have under a minute to go in the first half, so we got to push this ball downfield regardless. I prefer to do it with Dalvin Cook as we are trying and succeeding on this play. Dalvin Cook carried a pile for 6. That is the ability that's making Dalvin Cook one of the top running backs in the NFL today because, yeah, he's got the elusive trace, but, you know, he's running for those tough yards as well. It wasn't really expected for Dalvin Cook coming out of college at FSU. You're like, yeah, he's going to be one of those, you know, maybe one-trick pony kind of guys, but it's anything but with Dalvin Cook. Came back from the ACL tear. I don't know why I just tripped up. His rookie season, and, you know, that could have hindered him, but he's back better than ever and killing it. So shout out to him. And whoa, whoa, whoa. That could have and should have been a pick 6 to end the first half. Instead, Ravens drive stays alive for at least one play longer. I actually call a timeout here because I'm trying to get this ball back. But my opponent goes for a 4th down and 6 at his own 23-yard line. He gets it. But, man, I feel like the risk was way more than the reward there, especially since he just throws a pick on the very next play to Boyd. Like, yeah, you got your 10-yard catch from Mark Andrews, but at what cost? Because here comes Dalvin Cook trying to get us into at least field goal range, which I don't think he did, and we don't even have any timeouts anyways, so that'll be the end of the first half. Truthfully, I just wanted to get one more Dalvin Cook run off, try to get one more gain of over 10 yards, so we can get this first one free activated. I have no idea what the counter is right now, but man, that was nearly a touchdown, and Marlon Humphrey didn't make a play on Cook there. 2nd down and 5, up the middle, trying to at least get the first down there. A gain of 10, didn't get either. 3rd down, we're actually going to pass the ball here, and we're going to complete it to Kyle Rudolph. I wanted to check it out of Dalvin Cook, but look kind of airtight right there. So we avoid that. We avoid the would-be tackler. Dalvin, once again, doing everything he can to fight for every yard. Outside, Justin Jefferson. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like that. 6 for 6 passing from Kirk Cousins. You like that? Don't like that Calais Campbell block shit. Like, come on, bro. Next play. Trying to get the counter going, but this dude Campbell is everywhere as we run the pitch on 3rd down and 10. Away from Calais Campbell. Away from all the Ravens. Ooh, Dalvin Cook. Yeah, that's what he has. He has that jukebox. Don't forget it. We've been battling for the tough yardage. Man has jukebox as well as I actually intentionally take a sack here so we can get bounced a couple of yards back so we can set up a run of over 10 yards for Dalvin Cook since we were at the 8-yard line earlier, which could backfire on us. It could, but I don't think it will. Woo! Dalvin Cook, jukebox, touchdown, and he might have activated first one free on that run. Not quite sure. Haven't really been keeping count in my head this entire game, but if he hasn't yet, he's got to be pretty damn close. The problem is, you know, we might have activated first one free on that run, but we might not get a chance to use it because if my opponent gets stopped here, he could rage quit the game. So that is something we have to be mindful of, and, you know, maybe we run commit and give up a touchdown here. We've done that before, though. Isn't happening on this play. Instead, we have Lamar Jackson rolling the pocket. Time, but intercepted by Eric Kendricks. I'm loving that lurker, man. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar, especially when Eric Kendricks with lurker is anywhere on the field. You see, I'm screwing around. I'm trying to basically bait my opponent into not quitting. I'm like, oh, look at this idiot running back. Where surely you still think you have a chance against this guy, right? Which you probably do the way I'm playing, so Dalvin Cook does have first one free activated. You see it's lighting up in this, you know, next-gen play calling menu. And with my opponent coming out in an all-out blitz, which I kind of expected him to, we're going to pass the ball here. Just because, you know, we run it, we're not going to get too much. But if we pass the ball with Dalvin Cook with first one free, we're good. We're good. We're gone. We don't have to juke anybody out. Dalvin Cook for 6. That's easy money, and that's going to be the final play of the game and the video, unfortunately, because my opponent rage quits. Well, what are you going to do? Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 21 gameplays. Dalvin Cook is a beast. Remember that. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching. Man, those loading times are quick on next gen.